When the world cracks open, when sirens drown out reason and the ground slips from beneath your feet, where do you run? To bunkers? To badges? To the fragile promises of broken people? We trust so easily in what rusts, yet doubt the God who parts seas. Tonight, we're asking the question that could rewrite your story. What if your greatest risk is refusing to trust the one who invented risk? This is not a sermon. This is a rescue mission. In the raw, trembling moments when the earth itself seems to betray us, when sirens scream and skies fracture into chaos, humanity's instincts surge to the surface. We claw for bunkers, hoard supplies, or cling to the brittle hope that a stranger in uniform will save us. We trust so recklessly in systems that crumble, in leaders who falter, in science that evolves. Yet when the God who carved the Grand Canyon with his fingertips, who hushed hurricanes with a whisper, who resurrected corpses and rewrote destinies, stretches out his hand, we hesitate. Why? Picture this: a world where trust is currency, and we spend it like fools. We hand it to surgeons because of a degree on a wall, to pilots navigating storms they didn't create, and to banks built on sand. Yet the one who stitched galaxies into being, who holds time like a pocket watch, who bled out on a cross to keep his promise, we question, we doubt, we demand proof. But his track record thunders. He split seas for slaves. He fed thousands with a boy's lunch. He walked out of his own grave. This is no fragile, fleeting trust. This is the unshakable, ironclad legacy of a God who cannot lie, who will not fail. Scripture doesn't merely suggest we trust him, it roars it. Those who know your name trust you, for you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. Psalm 9:10. Never. Not in the fire. Not in the flood. Not in the famine. Not when his own son hung stripped and broken on a tree. He is the Alpha who declared light into existence, the Omega who will crash through the clouds to reclaim what's his. His authority doesn't bow to pandemics, wars, or collapsing markets. His promises don't rust. Here's the scandalous truth. Trusting God isn't a passive surrender. It's a rebellion, a revolt against anxiety's chokehold, a defiance of logic's limits. Proverbs 3:5-6 doesn't say, trust God if it makes sense. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. All, not some, not when convenient, not after you've exhausted every human fix. All. Because his understanding isn't a philosophy, it's a force. It carved rivers through deserts. It turned a shepherd boy into a king. It turned death into a doorway. Imagine living like a tree planted by eternal waters. Not a timid sapling, but a cedar. Roots clawed deep into bedrock, leaves defiantly green in drought, unshaken by tempests. That's you, when trust becomes your oxygen. No circumstance can starve you. No disaster uproots you. Because your source isn't the fickle well of human effort. It's the undying river of heaven. Yet, let's be honest. Trust hurts. It means loosening your white-knuckle grip on control. It means staring into the void of why and whispering, even here, I choose you. But this is where peace storms in. Not the flimsy, Instagram-filtered peace the world peddles, but the kind that transcends understanding. Philippians 4:7. The peace slept soundly in a sinking boat. The priest sang hymns in a prison cell. The peace that stares down cancer scans, layoffs, and gravesides and says, do your worst. My God does his best in the worst. And here's the kicker. Trust isn't theoretical. It's alive. It's refusing envy when others thrive through sin, Psalm 37, 1 through 3. It's daring to delight in God more than in paychecks or praise, Psalm 37, 4. It's committing your marriage, your kids, and your dreams to Him daily and watching Him resurrect what the world wrote off. So, where's your anchor? Is it chained to the shifting sand of human strength? Or bolted to the rock that outlives stars? You were never meant to shrivel in the drought of fear. You were made to thrive, rooted in the one who is, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 13, 8. The God who needs no backup plan. The call isn't to ignore logic or deny pain. It's to bet your life on the only sure thing in a world of sinking sand. To trade anxiety's chaos for the perfect peace of a mind stayed on Him, Isaiah 26, 3. To let your story become another line in His unbroken record of faithfulness. So go ahead, trust Him. Not cautiously, not conditionally, but wildly, lavishly, with the abandon of a child leaping into a father's arms. Because the God who paid for you in blood won't drop you now. His grip is sure, His track record, flawless, and His promise echoes through eternity. I will never leave you. Never. I'll finish what I started in you. Philippians 1:6. You don't have to outrun the storm. You don't have to be the strongest, the wisest, or the most prepared. You just have to be rooted in the God who needs no backup plans, the God who turned crucifixion into resurrection, the God who whispers, I am your safe place. Will you be the tree? Trust Him now.